it's not the same as being in there. Feel me? It's like of my understanding.
True.
Yeah, why do you make this music?
I'm callin' with my shoulders. We wild and we young and ruthless. From out west, while we gang bang. We from the slums, so we slang gang. The police can't stop us. Let a fuck nigga try and rob us. And he gon' lose his life, damn right. He gon' end up in a midlife crisis. I'm riding with this fully loaded chopper. It's a homicide, I'm finna fuck her off. The informant get his whole hood locked up. Red tape, get your neighborhood blocked up. I'm coolin' with my shorts. We wild and we young and ruthless. I'm from out west, where we gang bang. We from the slums, so we slang gang. Cocaine.
How's my hair?
You know it's gonna stop and try to check us. Papa is real like a Malcolm. Yeah.
What's up there, fool? Blah.
Get your
Hop in, man.
nigga say hop in, yo. What you mean, bro?
I just finished one, nigga.
What's up, then, blood?
Why you lying, dog?
Yo, hop in.
Actually, nah, you probably not even. Why you lying to me, nigga? It's probably like Julasco Brownie and shit, dog.
Bro?
Mario,
real?
hop in.
I can't, dog. What you mean, hop in?
What you mean you can't?
I'm gonna go to sleep, man.
Go, what you gotta do today? Alright, what's up then? Bop. Yo, you trying to hop in?
bro.
Yo, scoot over for this dude.
Yo, hop in,
You gotta go
nigga.
crazy.
Hey, nigga, but open it, no?
These are funny as hell.
Damn, bro. You a changed man now?
You let him know that we don't approve of his
My name is Alexis Jesus Rivera Gamboa. I go to currently Latino Youth High School Alternative. I grew up right there in Bryant Park, California Archer.
What had you ending up at Latino Youth?
To be honest, with my stupidness, I've been fucking up. Wanted to start doing drugs. Get close with the gangs. Just be stupid about shit.
What does graduation mean to you? What does a high school diploma mean to you? Like, do you want one? Like,
To be honest, I only want one just to get better, paid. I really don't give a fuck about a piece of paper, just the paper. But it's just an education level that tells you how far did you study to. Like, yeah, it's important. It gets me a better job, better opportunities. But at the end of the day, it's just something that you just get from the government.
how many people in your life do you know that went to college and stuff like that?
Not a lot. None of my cousins went to college. None of my siblings went to college. Nobody in my family went to college. All my older cousins, they're all turned out being gangbangers, or one of them is locked up, and they got kids. So they really never finished high school. If they did, they never went to college.
You want to go?
Me? I want to. Hell yeah, I want to do more money, but it's hard when you're out here almost not graduating. So I put myself at risk when I go to school. I put myself at risk when I go to different parks, crossing different borders. Even way I'm not gang affiliated, but I was close with them, and one of them recognized my face. So like, oh, at a party, saying, oh, he was here at this spot. Everybody's gonna think like, oh yeah, he's this and that. So I always see violence, education like school fundings. Yeah, that's crazy, but it's reality, you know. Shit, everybody wants to get rid of the South Side because supposedly we ain't shit, you know. We're nothing.
What do the broke boys mean to you? Are they important to you?
They're my homies. I ride for them. I kill for them. I'm serious. I'll kill for my niggas. Like I want them to do the best. They're out here got bigger opportunities, and I want the best for them. I want to see them succeed. That's when you guys are out here. I always want to try to look out for you guys. Always just try to make sure you guys are good. You know, get me?
What's the best part about growing up on the South Side, on Brighton Park?
You see things that nobody else can.
Explain.
You learn more. You see, like, you experience more things, and you get to just see things in a different way. You're able to understand more things, pick it up, you know. You're woke. You become woke. You're not those tourists or those people that get lost, or most of the white folks when it comes to the South Side. They follow like the GPS and it takes them somewhere else at the wrong spot. Easy as that. You always gotta be awake where you're at. Check the maps, check the neighborhoods, study them, just learn more. It's like that's what I know. That's the amazing part of being out here, because you know where you walking in, you know where you're walking into, you know where you're going. You know where not to go and where to be with the times, every spot.
And why haven't you fully dropped out yet? What's keeping you in school?
That's a good question.
Do you feel like you're going to disappoint somebody?
Yeah. I don't know. My mom wants to see me graduate, so I'm like, alright, fuck it. I want to graduate. My dad wants to see me graduate. My brother's on the way, and I don't want to see him too fucked up too. I want him to know that I graduate too about it, but also at the same time, I want him to like be woke, you know, about shit out here too. And also, you guys always been on my ass about shit, and I want to be in the same level as you guys, so why not?
Do you have any closing remarks? Any way you want to like? Any ending comments that you wanted to say but you didn't get to say? Anything like inspirational too, if you want to share?
Not everybody's the same. Everybody's their own different people. Everybody has different characters. Just because my color is the same color as the person in jail doesn't mean we're the same.
My name is Calvin Valentin. I'm from Brighton Park neighborhood. I live on 40th and Tallman, but I go to school at Back of the Arts.
How did you feel when you got into U of I? Does it represent anything to you?
Honestly, the first thing that popped into my mind when I got that email and it said I was in a Illini, I just kept it to myself for like the whole day. I just wanted like to process it by myself. But it was very emotional. Like, I was really happy. Immediately thought of my parents and how they would be proud of me. My uncle lives in Pulaski. He's always telling me how proud he is of me. And I kind of thought of him because he's always told me that I'm be a professional in the future and bring back to the family and do some things that they couldn't do with education.
Can you talk a little bit about your family and what your college acceptance might mean to your parents or even your aunts, your uncles?
Yeah, I think it's just important for the whole family. I feel like this degree or this college acceptance is more of a representation of like my family's success so far. I think about it as in like what we've done, not so much what I've done single-handedly, because I've gotten a lot of support from them, and I'm excited to see how far I can maintain this higher education. Yeah.
What's important? Think about people like Dennis. Think about people like Mario. What were the original reasons behind why they either dropped out or ended up going to alternative schools, or what drives so many young men in our community to leave school early?
Well, I know with Dennis specifically, his story stands out to me, and his route and how he's gotten to where he is. I know how his family was involved in gangs, and so he kind of became affiliated with it. And then his story about how just for being related to some of those gang members, he got jumped one day. Some guy hit him cracked the bottle on his head. He got jumped, and then the next day he decided he didn't want that to happen to him again, and he felt the right choice to prevent that from happening again was to join a gang and have like his boys with him so it doesn't happen again. And I can understand that, because that's scary, you know, getting jumped by someone when you're not even trying to be affiliated with a gang. But I feel like him joining a gang was kind of forced onto him by his family and like where he's at in the hood. And I feel like that's what really drove him to like not care too much about education. But I feel like for me, in a way, I'm more privileged than maybe Dennis or some of our other guys in our group, because I've had people from day one, like my aunt, to like tell me how important education is. And really none of my family members are in gangs. We just all live in the hood. So it was particularly easy for me to avoid being affiliated with gangs and not getting into trouble on the streets. It was easier for me to focus on school than it was for some of the other guys.
Like, in terms of like education, do you feel like the Broke Boys kind of makes that a centerpiece, or where do we lack? Right? What's the issue with it? How come some of us dropped out and some of us kept going?
I feel like education is obviously a positive for everybody, but in terms of our group and the Broke Boys, I feel like education is like separating us and it's kind of dividing us in bad ways. Like Mario, Nando, they're dropping out of school. Nando dropped out of school. Mario actually graduated, but they're not thinking about college necessarily. And I'm on my way to college. And I feel like I can't really talk to them about education because they either don't want to hear it or they're just angry about me. Like, they take it as in I'm trying to brag about going to college, and I'm really just trying to share with them the experience to see if that can inspire them to think about it more seriously. But I definitely think education is it like separates some of us, and I feel like it shouldn't. I would like to have been like on the same boat with everyone. I wish that every one of us Broke Boys would have been going to college right now, but I guess I'll just do it for them.
I smoked up with the riders, do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light, it's a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoke dope with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago. Green light, it's a go. If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close. That's how we ride in Chicago. I was made in Chicago. I got paid in Chicago. I Out of town getting counting perfusions amounts, then it's back to Chicago. Been to Perry, LA, NY to A to me, they all great. But they not like Chicago. When them Texas boys